Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel on a brand new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. I've been incredibly fortunate as part of the Content Contributors program that I've got early access to Mrs. Proxima Midnight, Mrs. Glaive. I don't know how it's going to classify because she is married to Corvus Glaive. Obviously, there's the link there with the Black Order. And just to let everybody know, I do not get to keep this champion. I just get it for review and then boom, it's gone from my account. And at the point of this video going live, you'll probably see Proxima Midnight in the arenas or indeed in the crystals. So it's up to you whether or not you want to get her. But I'm just going to do a quick little review and kind of cover some aspects that make this champion a huge damage dealer. But at the same time, you have to play cautiously in order to kind of get the most out of this champion. Okay, so the main thing to really say about is the signature ability. Get to 100 hit combo and you're going to get some delightful damage when it comes to increasing attack rating. Obviously, at the point of seeing this, it's 99, so the attack rating is going to be a lot higher than what you first received the champion. So if you get the champion, then you get a signature ability by awakening her, then it's going to be a case that you're going to go, hey, right, I need a lot more signature stones to make this incredibly powerful when it comes to increasing that attack rating. Let's move on to abilities. And obviously, the great thing about these abilities, they go hand in hand with the signature ability. So if you say you've got the 100 combos, you want to complete those missions. The missions will pop in the top left hand corner, and these are either going to be parry, offensive, intercept attack, or incapacitate. When you complete an objective, you get like a true accuracy buff, which means that you're going to be able to be effective against things like auto block and evade attacks. Very important, especially with stuff with Alliance Wars. But it doesn't stop there. You get a prowess buff, which means it drastically increases your special attacks, and I'll be running a clip, I'm going to run it now, of doing an intense amount of special damage. But it's exponential. You're going to see some fantastic and huge damage dealing, which is going to like cut through things like butter. Roll that VT. When it comes to being attacked, this is when the champion has this kind of safeguard thing with regards to 30 hit combos or more. It is kind of cool, but at the same time, I did feel that this champion is incredibly weak. So maybe a team with perfect block chance would be kind of good. And obviously anything with regards to improving perfect block masteries is vitally important. The developer do say about taking this champion with recoil, but I think with regards to masteries and saying what champions are kind of good, it's always about player experience first rather than developer saying, hey, this is what you should do. It's all about your experience with it. This champion is all about offensive, and when it comes to the L1, it can be really helpful against champions that maybe have a huge amount of regeneration. If you're looking at going up against a champion, especially on Arc Overload or anything with regards to Alliance Wars, this may be your offensive package when it comes to going up against difficult foes. Proxima Midnight ticks a lot of boxes for me. I think there is a big letdown with regards to armor rating, but I think a lot of the things with regards to abilities really apply against this champion. The damage output against the damage reduction, kind of like a balancing act. She's kind of step towards that kind of crits and kind of furies kind of mark, and we can see that obviously that's let down with things with regards to armor being at 12% and also block proficiency being at 59%. It's all about utilizing those abilities that are going to make this champion really effective and fun for people that pick her up. And just throwing out there with regards to a comparison side of things, on Thor we're looking at a 16% critical rating, obviously against the Mammoth 26%. With Proxima Midnight, critical damage rating is 50% lower, but the armor rating with regards to a rise of 2% is there, and obviously 60% with regards to the comparison against Proxima Midnight isn't great. However, though, this is kind of a like for like kind of comparison when it comes to Medusa. So yeah, okay, similarities with that with regards to their attributes. I had a very limited time to experiment with it. I would like to test a load of synergies, and in particular what may be coming in the future with regards to Corvus Glaive, because at the moment it doesn't really show anything, so this probably will change what special assist will probably utilize, or what will be utilized for Corvus Glaive in the future, and how the two will work together is going to be really fun. Either way, I would have liked to have tried and had the time to try out things with regards to Thor Ragnarok. I don't think there's a huge kind of input of an improvement with regards to increasing Nebula's start the fight with 10 electric shock charges. because you're theoretically building it up. If you're going for long-winded fights, then it's not going to be as benefit because you would have to be building up again and again and again. It just means you'll be able to put in that electric shock a lot more quickly and kind of start the damage. But with questing, I think that will make her really top notch, and maybe that will point people to say, Proxima Midnight, hey, you're going to help out my Nebula. She's going to be able to put in a good amount of electric shock damage right at the very beginning of the battle. Continuing on to talk about synergies, yes, you've got Thor Ragnarok, and he can be used with regards to improving the combo shield. So it's a case of like 50 and up. It is protected, so that's got your insurance there. And even better if you've got Corvus Glaive, because it will mean that there's 75 hits instead of the combo meter having to kind of go to 100. So that is very nice, and it does mean that if you make a mistake, then it's there. But at the same time, if you don't think you're going to be making a mistake, you may opt for different synergy groups. I tested out with regards to the synergy group called Idle, where you, for an amount of combo, which obviously I'd have to build a combo in order to kind of get up to kind of get the utilization of that signature ability. I tested that out, the kind of like increase about 15% with regards to attack, and that seemed to play out really well. So there's loads of different combinations with synergy groups, attack synergy groups. Either way, you can have a lot of fun with this champion. My final thoughts on Proxima Midnight is I like that. I think she was really effective with regards to roster development. At the same time, she could be put in so many different areas in the game. Questing wise, maybe fights that were encouraging a 100-hit combo would be really effective. Would a 5-star or 6-star version be capable of doing things with regards to Labyrinth of Legends? Yeah, more than likely. She'd be able to kind of stay the course, but your playing style would have to be very intercept evade rather than parry and blocking. So yeah, if you are thinking of a champion that, you know, if you are very skilled at the game, you're going to find that you're going to be able to put some amazing amount of damage in. If you're not so skilled, then it's going to be a case that she's going to be great for things like Realm of Legends, as well as anything that you want to just like show off and just do a high amount of damage. It just reminds me, it's very reminiscent of Morningstar and doing the L2 against characters like Groot, and I've had so much fun just like literally just one-shotting Groot when I've come into the Corvus Glaive chapter 3 mission 1, and as soon as you go up to that, just like smash him with the L2, it's gone like 33k I think I was doing. But if you want fun like that, then you're gonna love this champion. I had a lot of fun with it. Maybe I'll get her this week. I don't know whether or not I'll grind her out in arena. Who knows? Anyway, good champion. Your thoughts on the champion in the comment section below. I've been RichTheMan. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contest Champions based content, and as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.